today we are doing a month end, beginning a new month, goal review, goal set, schedule, all that stuff in one. I'm really excited. I haven't done a video like this before where I shared like my social media goals, personal goals, health and wellness goals. So I'm excited. I hope you are too. And let's set some goals together. So just to go over my YouTube goals for this month, they were to get 110 subscribers, like total, so to reach 110, to accumulate 200 watch hours in a month, to accumulate 3.3k views and then 33,000 impressions, and to reach 10k on my cross-check video, and to post 4 to 5 times. So those numbers are just what I wanted to reach in August alone. So not like cumulative from the time I started my YouTube channel to now, just August 1st to today. So just August 1st to today, because today is August 31st. So those were the goals that I set. And then for Instagram, I have it like written down. I wanted to reach 536 posts by today. I wanted to post 4 to 5 reels. I wanted to reach 2,430 followers. And then I wanted my following count to be 1,700 or less. To go over what we did in the month of August. So the outcome, as of last night, it's not completely up to date because I was only able to get analytics up until last night. So today's aren't in there yet. I currently have 117 YouTube subscribers, which completely surpasses my goal. It like blows my mind. I have accumulated 200 watch hours, so plus 200. Not like I just reached 200. I got a total of 3,300 views just in the month of August alone, which was my goal. And then for impressions, my goal was 33,000. I actually hit almost 36,000. I'm at 35.9 as of last night. I did pass my goal of reaching over 10,000 views total on my cross-check video. That actually reached 10,293 views as of last night, which still also blows my mind. Like 10,000 people watching my video. It's absurd. And then I did post 5 times. One of those times is a short, so it ended up being like 4 actual long videos and then the 1 short. So I'm really thankful for all the love and support that I got on my channel this month. I feel like August I really started to embody like that whole content creator mindset, because I feel like before then I just like I didn't know what I was doing with my YouTube channel. So I was kind of just like posting here and there for fun and didn't take it seriously. But the second I started to say, okay, these are my goals, this is what we're doing, and I'm gonna hit these goals, it just became like so much easier. Like I actually enjoy it. I don't feel like it's a chore to post. Yeah, so I'm really happy with these goals and that I achieved the goals and surpassed them for the month of August. So for September, actually, so let's talk about now Instagram. Instagram, I actually set my goals very late in the month. I don't know why. I just like forgot. So I set my goals around August 20th actually. So they're not like big goals, but they are goals that were attainable, and I think I did achieve most of them, if not all of them. So the goals that I had by September 1st were as follows. I wanted to reach 536 posts, not including reels. So I noticed that when you take a reel off of your grid, it doesn't count as a post. It actually removes the post count. So I really wanted to hit 536 just plain posts, and whatever reels were in there from like months prior, like that's fine. But I don't normally keep my reels in my feed unless like the picture goes along with my feed. So I did hit 536 posts. I wanted to post 5 reels, but I only posted 4. Not bad. I was off by 1. It happens. Followers as of this morning, let me just double check, because I wanted my goal to be 2,430, but I think I like pretty much surpassed that. Yeah, I'm at 2,445. So definitely crushed that goal. And then for following, I wanted 1,700 or less. I think I am at 1,660 or 1,661, either one of those. So still surpassed that goal too, under 1,700. So yeah, those are my goals and I completely crushed them. I'm really happy with the commitment, or I guess recommitment, to social media that I've had in the last month. Finding it more fun. Like I don't feel it's a chore. Let me know we crushed all our goals. Let's make some goals for September. I typically like to break my goals down into social media, health and wellness, and then like just personal goals. I don't know. That's just like my system. That's the way I like to do it. So I was thinking it would be good if we can kind of just like talk through them so that it's not just like me writing all the time. For social media, let me just pull up my YouTube analytics real quick. August, I gained 12 subscribers. So I think because I'm gonna be uploading twice a week, I can push it to like 15. I think that's doable because I thought 5 was gonna be hard, but I gained 12. So I think we could do 15. I think that's good. So let me write that down. So the 117 plus another 15 would be 122, if I'm doing math right. I almost want to push it to 125. Nice whole number. We'll say 122 to 125. So that way if I'm in range, I'm not upset. So what I like to do is I like to basically just brain dump all my goals, and then I go back and I separate them out to YouTube and Instagram, because certain days of the week I focus on different platforms. So I'm not just like YouTube every day, all day. Like, yeah, there's constant filming, there's constant creating, but at the same time, I might just have an Instagram only day. So this is like gonna be my brain dump, and then I'm gonna do an Instagram page and then flesh out ideas for posts, and then do a YouTube page and do the same thing. I just want to pull my goals from the month before. So I got 3,300 views and 35.9 impressions. 1,000 impressions, I should say. So I'm thinking for views, we do like 3,500 views between September 1st and September 30th. 3,500 views during September. And then my original impressions goal was 33,000, and I think I'm gonna do the same thing, do 35,000. So 35,000 impressions during September. I don't know if I should have like a goal for the cross-check video because it keeps getting views. It would be nice to hit like 12K or like 13K, but now that I'm in like 5-digit range, these aren't gonna like bump up as quick unless I like promote the crap out of it. I'm thinking cross that off the goals list. We'll just do watch hours. I accumulated 200 watch hours in the month of August. So ideally, if I'm posting twice a week for 4 weeks, I should be able to hit 300 hours as long as people watch my videos for a longer period of time. But I don't know because I've never posted that much. I want to just see how many watch hours did I get in June and July. So July I hit 182 watch hours. June I hit 113 watch hours. Like, these are just in the month, not like my total number. Published the video in April, so let's try May 1st to May 30th. How many watch hours did I get? 180. Thinking 250 watch hours to start. And then when I do my mid-month check-in, maybe then bump it up to 300 if I crush that goal really fast. I think that's a good idea. So we'll start with 250 watch hours during September. I don't have any other YouTube goals yet because I'm not monetized. I don't have ads, and I don't have any brand collabs, but maybe one day that'll come down the road. So let's move on to Instagram. My Instagram growth has been like really slow. It wasn't until about recently where I gained maybe about 20 followers maybe, but I had been sitting around 2,400 for like, I almost want to say all year. I had removed a bunch of ghost followers because I fell for one of those traps where you like buy the followers and then they promise 10K. I fell for one of those traps and I hit like 3,300 followers, but I removed all of those people. And now I'm down to just over 2,400. Ideally, in September, I would like to get up to 2,500 followers, but that's another 50 followers that I would have to gain by September 30th, which could be doable if I'm consistent. So I say we push for it. It's gonna be hard. We're gonna try it. So 2,500 followers. Oh, and I forgot to say for YouTube, actually I kind of did mention it. I'm posting twice a week. So my goal is, I think that comes out to 8 uploads, 8 total uploads. So that's another one of my goals, but I have a separate page that maps out like the day and the video and when to film and all that stuff. So anyway, jumping back over to Instagram, 2,500 followers. Reels. I've been like so on and off with Reels. Like, I post them. Some of them will do really well. Like, I have one today alone that has gotten 2,359 views, which is actually a lot for me. They average anywhere between like 400 and 800, and then one of them will pop off. So like, it doesn't really make sense. I don't understand why some do better than others. I don't question it. I just keep posting and I see what happens. So I'm thinking for Reels, I want to post like 4 to 5. That's one a week. I should probably do more, but my focus is mainly going to be on long form video, so YouTube. But Reels are still good. I'm going to try, if I post 4 to 5 really fast because I'm gonna be on vacation, so there's probably gonna be good content for that. I might bump it up, but for now, 4 to 5. And then for in feed, I want to post, let's see, I posted 4 times in feed in the month of August, so that's another once a week. I really want to challenge myself to post 10 times, and I think I can going away on vacation. So I'm thinking 10 times would be, it's like twice a week. I don't see that not being doable. I might even post more. So I want to say 10 to 15 times and see where that takes me. I have ideas fleshed out on another page in my notebook. This is like my social media ideas, goals notebook. It's like been a lot of different things, but I'm nailing it down to my goals. Something else for Instagram. Like I said, I don't have any paid collabs or anything like that or brand deals. So it's kind of like just simple and straightforward. Like, welcome to the life of a nano, I like to call myself a nano influencer. So that's it for Instagram and YouTube. I'm just gonna write 8 uploads minimum. So moving on to like health, wellness, working out. I'd like to work out 4 to 5 days a week, every week. So I'm gonna make like a little tracker for that, but let me just write 4 to 5 times a week workout. So I kind of like this whole summer, to be honest, I worked out very, very inconsistently. Like I was on and off, and there were some weeks where like I wasn't motivated to go at all, and then there were some weeks where like I loved going and I was like 0 to 100, and that's probably why I kind of burnt out a little bit. I'm not doing that in September. September is going to be the month of consistency for me. I'm putting it out there, I'm believing it, it's going to happen. I want to walk more. The weather's getting cooler, so it's gonna be nice to walk, but we have a treadmill downstairs too, so like even then I can still walk on that. So I want to walk also 4 to 5 times a week, and that's like just chill, not considered cardio walking, like not super intense, like just laid back, like just to get steps in because I'm sitting a lot all day working. So I want to do that. Also, I want to eat healthier. I'm kind of getting back on the bandwagon for that, but I want to be consistent with eating healthy and drinking a gallon or more of water every day. So I'm gonna add that. I'm gonna say like 150 ounces. I think that's good. That's like a gallon and then some. I want to get like one of those apps that you can track with, and I think that would be good to keep me accountable. On that note, track food. Cool. And then the last thing I'm gonna add is I want to close my rings every day. If I don't work out, I'll try to like walk, or I'll walk twice. No pressure, like just want to close the rings. Whatever I do, even if it's just stretching or yoga or something, close the rings. So I'm running that. That was so sloppy. It's not like this is going on display. Oh, my supplements. Take my supplements every day, because that's another thing that I'm not consistent with. And like I said, September is going to be the month of consistency. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get there. So I think that's good for health and workouts and wellness. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? Speaking of wellness, I want to take at least like 10 to 15 minutes every day in the middle of the workday or on the weekend, just to like take a step back and just like chill and just breathe for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and just reset, regroup, and then get back into work. So I'm gonna do like 10 to 15 minutes of mindful breathing, because we have to act with intention. So I'm not gonna just like take a break and then like go on my phone, you know, like no technology, no distractions, just sit and chill. So I think that's good for health, workouts, and wellness. And then the last thing would be like my personal goals. So I'm kind of just like thinking on the spot here, but I know I've said some of my personal goals like to friends and stuff. So I'm trying to remember. I know I want to read 3 books because I've been slacking a lot with my reading. I'm not the fastest reader. Like I know some people that can read a book in a day, not me. I have too much stuff going on. I want to read for at least like an hour a day, even if it's a half hour a day. I'm gonna put 30 to 60 minutes daily. I also, even though I am going on vacation in a week, can't believe it's already a week, I do want to save money. So I want to do like a spend less September, if that makes sense. Spend less September. And what I mean by that is like, I don't need stuff. I have so much stuff, and I just posted a declutter video, and I'm trying to get rid of stuff, not, you know, accumulate more stuff. So I only really want to buy stuff I need, like groceries, but have a budget, coffee, but have a budget. And I think that's like all I really need, to be honest. I'm gonna put a goal of like getting coffee out, I don't know, like twice a week, like coffee shops, not like buying the ingredients to make it here. Like I still have to do that. That's part of groceries, so that's something different. So let's say coffee shop like twice a week. Then groceries, I don't know, because I'm still working from home. So like I don't have to pay for all the groceries, but there are some stuff that like my parents don't buy that I need to buy. I'm just trying to think of what would be like a reasonable budget. We'll say go grocery shopping like twice a month. So like every other week, and see how that goes, because I don't need a lot of stuff. So we'll say groceries twice a month and see how that goes. I have a feeling in October it's gonna be a little bit more because I, fingers crossed, will be going back to the office, and that means that I have to make my lunch and breakfast the night before. I'll have to adjust for October. But for personal goals, so far we have the books, spend less, and I kind of want to, like, walking goes into like the workouts and health section, so that's that. Going along with the spend less, September, I want to save. I don't want to put like a set goal. I just want to keep dumping money into my savings account, which I've been good with, but August, I spent a lot of money, like a lot. And there were some things that like came up that I just like had to deal with. So I don't want to have that happen again in September. I just want to have a nice month and be able to save more money. That's basically, those are all my goals. I'll show you guys, like, see, it is kind of messy, but it's still, you can read it. The next thing I would like to do is hop over to Google Calendar and just start putting in the days I'm gonna upload, the days I'm gonna post on Instagram, when I need to edit, workouts, walking, kind of like all of that stuff. It's gonna be a little funky because first couple of days of September, I am gonna be away. So I'm not gonna have anything on my calendar for then, but I feel better knowing that I'm coming back from vacation and my whole calendar is already set up. So I don't have to think about it. I can just unpack and get back into a routine. So it'll be one less thing to worry about when I get home. So that being said, let's hop over to Google Calendar. I have Apple Calendar pulled up. This is mainly what I use because it's an app instead of Google Calendar that's just like, gotta go to Gmail, and then I don't leave that page open all the time. But the two of them sync as long as you add your Gmail or whatever email that you have to, I think it's called iCal, Apple Calendar, whatever. Your calendar will be up there, which is really nice. So this is my week. As you can see, it's pretty crazy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring it to September, and we're not going to look at the first week, so like the 6th to the 11th, because I'm gonna be away this week. So anything that's scheduled here is just not gonna happen. I'm not gonna be on schedule this week while I'm away, which is fantastic. So we're gonna bring it down to the 13th. Let's see, okay. And then I want the week view. So what I do from here is I add in everything that I know is going to be like, it has to happen. There's no negotiation. So Monday to Friday, I have work, right? I don't think I have any days off there. So I get a new event, and then I have all these different calendars here. So I have like home, I guess that's like, you know, whatever I do on a computer. Same thing with the calendar. I don't know what that is, to be honest. My email stuff is here. And then personal, dance, social media, health and wellness, like with gym, YouTube, and then actual work. So I still put it in my calendar. I'll do 8:30 to like 12:30. This is always an estimate because I never really know when I'm gonna take my lunch break. It depends on how busy it is. And then my lunch break's an hour. So then I'll put work again from 1:30 to 5. I don't know why it's not letting me scroll. And then what I'll do is duplicate. I don't have them as a recurring because I don't work on the weekend. So I'd rather just, oops, there we go. Drag and drop. And then I'll do the same thing down here. I could just do like a copy paste, but I find that it's not as accurate. At least I know if I'm duplicating it, it's the same time every day. So then I'll put a new event, 12:30 to 1:30, which is lunch. And no, I'm not getting lunch with Dan, sadly. I don't know, maybe that day I will, but I always put a reminder for my supplements. And then I make this health and wellness, and then duplicate. So every day I know that's like a given, I'm working. So then we come up here, and my day always starts around 5:15. So I kind of just estimate, okay, like this is maybe the 15-minute mark. And I was right. I put morning routine. So this is when I get up, stretch, make coffee, take my time, 10 minutes. And then this could be subject to change depending on how I feel when I get back from my trip, but it should be wishful thinking here. I should be able to just jump back in. Then I go to the gym at 5:45 to 6:30. My workouts are usually about 45 minutes. So I could work out and then just duplicate. And then after that is usually when I drive home, and then I just get ready for, actually before that, cardio. So I put cardio in as a separate time because to me, it is separate. It's not part of my workout. It's a whole separate thing that I am doing. So I could also move cardio around. So I can go to the gym in the morning and then do cardio at night. So that's why I like to keep it separate. It just depends on like my day and how crowded the gym is and how I slept, all that fun stuff. And then I have all this time from 7 to 8:30. So I usually get ready for work. And by getting ready for work, it's always like shower and just like self-care and skincare and eating breakfast. And that's probably gonna change when I actually have to commute to work. But for right now, that's what we're doing. So I'm gonna duplicate this. I was walking at this time, but I feel like I was walking and then coming home and then jumping right back into work, and then I wasn't eating till like 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. So if I have that dedicated time to actually sit down and like eat before work, I feel much better. So I have that in there. Then there's a little bit of window here. That's fine. I don't live by this like to the very second. It's just like a general outline for the most part. So then I have work, lunch, work. I have dance starting up again on the 13th. So that's in there. Between here and here, it's really not a lot of time. So I don't book anything there. I didn't think about my upload time for Sundays. Sorry, the camera is like blocking where I just added an event. I didn't mean to do that. Sunday. Upload video, and I'll get the names of all the videos in there eventually, but for right now I'm just going to make this a recurring event every week. So now when I fast forward to like next week, following week, it always show my upload at Sunday. And then I have to do the same thing on Thursday. It's always a little tricky, like making an event inside of an event. So I always just make it outside the event. Upload video. This is also gonna be at 3, again, it's like the camera's like blocking the one little spot I need to see. 3:15, upload video. There we go, okay. And then I'm gonna make this repeating. Cool. So I have now YouTube in, but now I need Instagram. So I'm thinking, here's what I'm thinking. Instagram, like on Monday. Mondays are really busy. Maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. I don't know. I don't know which days I want to upload. So, and I do better uploading in the morning. Maybe that's what I'll put in this little time slot here. Upload to Instagram. Maybe it's at 8. I don't need a whole hour. Let's say 8 to 8:30. I guess I can upload from 8 to 8:30. That's fine. By the time I do the editing and hashtags and all that stuff. So we'll duplicate and I'll bring it over to Wednesday and Friday. And then we'll make these recurring. So I find that lately I've been staying like a lot more organized doing it this way and being able to look at my entire week versus like writing everything down in my planner. Planner lately has been for like to-do lists. So if I have a whole bunch of tasks that I want to do in my workday or on a weekend, I usually use the planner for that because then I can put times next to it, and I try to stay off the computer on the weekends. So that's really what like the planner's been for lately, not necessarily for looking at my day at like a glance up here. So this is basically like pretty good. I have dance here, dance here. I also have dance on Saturday. I only have one meeting, there should be two. So I'll have to talk to her about that. Basically like how I plan for the next month. I could make these like weekly occurring, but I don't. I like to take Saturday night or Sunday morning or Sunday night to plan. I just take like a half hour and do it. Yeah, that's it. So we went over goals, we went over planning. I think that's it. I'm really excited for September. I have a really good feeling about it. I hope you guys do too, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video and inspired you hopefully to make some goals, to crush some goals, and to plan for the next month, even if it's just a very loose plan like I just did. But yeah, this could be it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the little bell so that way you don't miss a video for September, for the future. I'm gonna be uploading a lot in September. Make sure you look out for those videos, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.